We guarantee on topical issues
that will entertain you.
So join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join Monday to Thursday on your ultimate program on television, TMR.
So much for staying there. TV Wednesday's edition. I did tell you the key issues today. First touch of leadership at the end of Sunday, Edolite, kind of take development of and of course, gentlemen, you're welcome one more time. Now, I'll just come straight to the retired DSP because perhaps you have all the right information when we talk about police formation and all that in the country. Now, just like what I said, 2004 to 2007, you were the chief security officer and you retired as a DSP. Now, what do you think has changed in the police force in this country?
Thank you very much. In my days, the police force you are seeing today is not like what it used to be. Reason is that police don't, with due respect, police don't go through the due rudiments of the force again. In my days, I entered as a recruit constable 1980. The moment you finish your training, you will go to the where you will be taught on how to do your firing, how to handle weapons. After that one, you are posted back to the to divisions, where you will start to be station available. From there to Writer 1, Writer 2, or Sega. From there, you'll be asked to go to, when they see now you are doing well, you can go to either of the DCB, that Divisional Crime Branch, or other things. That is how you go step by step. Unlike nowadays, you see a recruit constable personnel, because of one reason or the other, either is so known to any of the big men or so, you will be posted to a very high, sensitive positions or duties like this SARS we are talking of now, or any other, or like PMF. In those days, if you have not spent over 3 or 4 years in the job, you don't go to the police mobile force. But you'll be surprised these days now, if somebody has spent a year because of one reason or other, you see him in the force. So there are many of them, and you, like all these, some of our policemen today, many of them don't know, they have not been taken to a range to know how to do this firing. They don't know how to stand, sit, or lie down in firing. What they normally do these days, they go to the range, you get there, the instructor will just take one bullet. All of you look at me, so look at the dummy target in front of you, the inner, outer, and the bull. This is how you shoot. The moment that is done, everybody enters vehicle and go without asking this new recruits
to practicalize
what they are supposed to do. And these people are taken back to the police station. And when there is need for somebody to use gun, you ask them to go and you give them a weapon to go and perform their duty. A weapon they don't know how it works. Like this modern AK-47 now, which is a gas-operated weapon, not everybody knows that the moment you cock and you fire, another ammunition goes straight into the chamber. And without you knowing, because of your ignorance, you might be fiddling with the trigger, you don't even know you have killed somebody.
So all these are some of the issues responsible for some of the extrajudicial killings.
Yes, all these things, these are responsible. It is not just because the police don't want to do the job they are supposed to do. The blame is purely on the federal government because they are not giving the money to buy ammunition. They don't have enough ammunition to do all these things.
Okay. Now, Bishop Akalame, you will recall that the end SARS protest, if it were to be an election, maybe that candidate would have won. Because this is probably the very first time that we're having such a unanimous response. All across the country, people troop it out to respond to protests that, look, these guys must come to an end. But do you think the federal government perhaps delayed, in totally ending the SARS this time?
Well, if I should come in my own opinion, because I would like to speak truth, fact to this topic.
Okay.
I look at it critically. I've observed while the young people protesting against the dissolution of the special artillery squad ranges from extortion, brutality, and intimidation, oppression, and etc. Then, on my own part, I am not comfortable with all these allegations, because of this allegation and what I've seen with my optical eyes, I am in total support of what the youth are doing.
Even some of the youths that
yes, it's
engage
not. I am coming. I'm in support in what they are doing because of the raised allegations.
Yeah, Bishop, because why I'm asking this question now, some of people are confused. Now, what are you guys protesting against?
I am coming. I am coming. I
Yeah.
want to. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's why. They raised some allegations, like I told you, that the police extort them. One, I'm coming there. That the police too brutalize. That the police equally do a kind of intimidation and oppress them. If these are true, and what I've seen, I can say that the protests are in the right direction. Okay. But again, it's not to call for the dissolution of SARS. SARS is a unit of the police force to serve a purpose, to check armed robbery and arrest. What I ought them to have done is to call for a total overhaul of the institution, not to scrap SARS, whether you like it or not. Their function is to protect lives and property. They are doing their role. They are playing their vital role. And person like me, I appreciate them. But for this unethical conduct, unethical behavior perceived by the youth that made them to have hit the street.
Yeah, when you say overhaul the entire system
yes.
now, how exactly do you mean?
Rebranding. See, let me tell you something. I'm coming because the youth have their blame too. I'm coming because we cannot just begin to toll the public opinion and leave the facts and the truth behind. Even as much as I say that I am in support of the protest of the youth because of extortion, intimidation, and the rest, I equally want to send a very strong message to the youth. Some of you, not all, some of the youth, that there is dignity in legitimate source of income, of livelihood. That the idea of cutting corners to become wealthy, the idea of cutting corners to become rich, thereby embracing illegitimate sources of income is what I will not advise. Because there is a secret between the police and some of the youth. What is that secret? If you are doing, you engage in an illegitimate business that have given you money, you are 70 years of age, you are presumed to be in the higher institution, you are riding on an exotic car. Even people who are not police officers will look at you and say, what is going on? Or maybe his father. So the police who are on duty will stop you to ask you some questions. Now, getting those questions, they now get to know that there is something you are hiding. Now, let's go to the station. You don't want to go to the station because you don't want to answer those questions. So people say it's the duty of EFCC to check all those cyber crimes. It is not wrong. It's not out of place at all for the police to even arrest and hand over to EFCC. Okay. So most of them will not like to go to the police station. So they want to settle. Say, police, please, can I give you 100 and let me go? Say, no. I see this guy has money. Make it 150. Make it 150. Yeah. Now, by the time you collect 150, he will now go out there and go and tell your colleagues that there's new business now. Now, because of the corruption and the materialistic and the materialism and financial consciousness of average Nigeria, some police officers have taken it as a business.
All right, let me pause you so that I'll come to DSP, the retired DSP here now, Mr. Asabuta. Now, if you recall, as far as I can remember, Mr. Asabuta, it seems right from the recruit that the police force, have had, right from 2010 downwards, it seems that is the issue. That's where you have the crop of some of these policemen that are alleged to have perpetrated some of this evil. I mean, between 2010 downwards to 2007, we didn't hear that. I mean, gone are those days, we didn't hear of the time where police officers would go with a POS and all that. So I don't know how you look at that.
Thank you. This corruption we are talking, right from the inception of the Nigerian police, if you want to be very factual, it has been there. It's only the level of which it has gone that is the difference. Because it's not today we start hearing about corruption in the force.
Oh, so you agree with that too? Even as
there has been corruption. No, listen, we don't need to come here and deceive ourselves. Oh. Have you not heard of people have been saying they collect 20 naira? These are things they are saying for collect 20 naira, collect 10 naira on the roadblock. People are seeing them. These things have been there. But there must be a way that this matter should be treated. How is it going to be treated? Like as I said before, the training of these our police officers, most of them you are seeing today, they are not well trained. The issue of just corruption is just a little bit of it. If issue of debt has not come into all this problem now, it is not even in the police that there are corruption. Let us be very factual. It's because that of the police is exposed to the members of the public. What about the people in the customs, other departments? They are taking millions of naira in terms of bribe. It's not in the sense that I'm in support of it, but these are the actual part of grant.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Asmota, I want us to get it through. Let's get it more concrete now, because when you say the police are not well trained, now, for any individual that has gone through the NYSC, I mean, for just a period of 2 weeks, that's a regimented, orientation, so to say, if you go to orientation camp and all that. Now, you begin to have the mindset that, look, this is how life is for that 2 weeks. And I believe that for a trained police officer, he goes through that regimented training too. So when you say training now, what exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about training in terms of training the mind of an average policeman, or training in terms of how to handle weapons?
Thank you. It's all embracing. If you start from, when you are talking about, if you recruit a policeman, either in the officer's cadre or the junior cadre, you will take them to their hostels, where they will stay and do training. You go to any of these police barracks or training schools today and see the condition of that place. Even toilet and other things. You will weep for the Nigerian police. And they are inside there where they will now, you will see when they cook for them, they will just turn this egusi they call melon and pour maggi, go and cut fish. You don't even see cow meat there. They put it and turn it watery, and they give them to go and eat.
So even the corruption starts in their training.
This is what we are saying now. You see all these things, and they are inside that condition, and you are training them. If you are not very comfortable, because why I'm saying all these things now, at the tech segment of my going out of the job, because after my 35 years, there are some of these courses, like this Nowanta in Port Harcourt and Ila Oregun, and in Kaduna, where we went to various courses. You will see the way, the environment, with those training schools, because all these things now were given to the white men
to manage.
Yeah. They will feed you. There is what they will call air condition. 5 minutes break. Go and take your oxygen break. You don't find it when you are dealing with our local people like that. You will see the food they will give you. They will even ask you, the white man, are you satisfied? You say you are okay. But in our police training, what they call it, training institutions,
yeah,
they don't have enough food to eat, and the beans they will even eat that will even nourish them. Maybe it's one every morning, and it's a very little one.
So the corruption starts from the training.
It's not when you take money that is the full meaning of corruption. What you are supposed to, what somebody is due for, you don't give to that. So that's corruption.
All right, now Bishop Akalame, a while ago you were trying to look at it that it's corruption of the whole nation and all that. We understand that the IG has said that with henceforth that as a matter of fact, there's a new word now, the SWAT. That's the Special Weapon and Tactic Team. That men that are going to go into that police unit are going to, that the police is going to ensure that men of credible character and all that go into that unit. But we are looking at it now. How can we get this kind of men in the kind of police organization that we have today?
See, the problem we are having is a Nigeria problem. It's not even the police problem. Average Nigeria is money cautious. The only language we understand now is make money, make money, make money. That's the only thing we respect. Because of that, anybody, it doesn't matter what you do as long as the money comes. If you are a mechanic, as long as you can exploit a client and make more money, you can just do anything. Just lie, deceive, and make that money. It doesn't care, it doesn't matter. We don't give value again. Whether if you open a restaurant, you sell food, it doesn't matter whether the food you are giving to people is quality enough. What you are after is to make money. You see, it cut across all sectors of the economy just because of the greed, corruption, the mindset that the only thing we need now is money. Nobody wants to add value. That is not the problem. So if we are talking about the police men of credible character, these are just grammar. These are just grammar. And another thing again, you talk about a new word. It's just name, change of name. It's the same people that were there in the SARS that will still be there.
Yeah, but what we're saying is that we cannot leave Nigerians.
No. I am not saying, see, if you look at my introduction, when I started discussing with you, I said, I do not call for the dissolution of SARS. It is a unit that serves a purpose. What is that purpose? Special anti-robbery squad. That is their purpose. You understand? So if the people are now saying scrap, this one, dissolve SARS for brutality. I said the reason I agree with them for their protest is the things they raised, the allegation they raised. But that does not mean that the police should go ahead and dissolve the SARS. What they should have done is that now they are protesting that they are tired of police brutality, that they are tired of extortion, that the IG should not call for a kind of retraining of the Nigerian police.
That's what I'm saying now. Now the IG
that
is saying
that is what they should do. It's not as if they have not been given their training.
Yeah.
We know it's just for formality. They call it reform. We have form, reform again. I don't see what you are reforming. Reforming, maybe would that change the uniform?
Yeah, but
or let them tell them not to. You see, this thing does not work. What is happening is that it's the mindset of average Nigeria. We're not going to bring in men from US, men from Ghana to become police in Nigeria. Nigerians will become police. All we're going to do is for us to sit down and talk to ourselves. If I told you just now, even some of the youth that are protesting now, some of them have their fault too. We need to talk to ourselves. Parents have to talk to children. Now, you are not a footballer. You are not a superstar. You just come from your house, the hair that God gave to you, you take it to the salon, I color it. You are not carrying yellow hair. Red.
No, but
I am coming.
Yeah.
Everybody have to work. Guys, it's not only police alone. Everybody have to do his best. We have to do all our best to ensure that we have a good society.
Yeah, but it is not the coloring of the hair that is the issue.
No. Let me tell you something. When we talk about all this harassment, is one of them. It is dressing. I can give you an example. Some time ago, I was in Lagos. I put in a suit. I'm telling you the mindset of average police officers. He is a police officer.
A retired
officer. We were coming. There was a guy that was with me. We were working together. We were discussing. He put on a jean, and the jean fell down, and the boss side was outside. Okay, you carry some rough hair, looking very indecent. We were just coming. The police just look at me. I passed. They heard the guy. They were searching him. It's not as if he's a thief.
Yeah, because the way he was.
The way he dressed. They searched him. I was waiting for me. They searched me. They didn't say anything. They said you should go. Why? Because they suspected him. Have you not found it that when you are driving, the police will stop you. When you wind that, they look at you. Say, "Come on, go." Then the man behind you will just stop and say, "Park." Why? Because they've seen something.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with when they suspect you.
No, that's not suspect you, but they don't suspect you, and maybe where you get this money from.
That is what we are
saying.
saying.
Now is suspicious. When you say then you not say that before you know it, there's a problem.
Bishop, when you say the hair and the way you dress, that is not the issue. The issue is when you give the policeman enough reason for him to go further in your investigation with you, it becomes an issue.
We are talking about the first symptoms, the first signs that will make a police officer to stop you. I think I'm saying that. I saw a young man who was just got out of his house. They bothered him.
All right, quickly, because of time, now let me come to retired Asamuta. Now, we have the new name, the Special Weapon and Tactic Team. Now, you discover that it seems the IG knows that the problem is some of these police guys, they don't know how to handle weapons. Hence, we have this new name now. I mean, Special Weapon and Tactic Team. So what do you think should be the way that these guys should be trained now? What is your own recommendations for these guys that are coming into this new SWAT team now?
Thank you very much. This new SWAT now, I have no doubt they will do well. The reason is that you
don't have doubt, or you have a doubt that they will do well? My
belief is that they will do
okay, they will do well. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that's what I meant.
All right.
The three training grounds they mentioned now, like this Northern Thai in Port Harcourt, in the other one in the north.
In Kano.
In Kano.
Yeah.
These three places they have mentioned. These are the areas, because I've been to all these places to receive my training. If you get there, you will be molded. You'll be molded both how to be disciplined, how you will handle your weapon, how you will respect the citizens, how you will deal with the criminals, how you will generally dress yourself, because the way you dress, that is the way they will address you. They are taught there. Discipline, 100%. Firing, 100%. All this behavior, 100%. But what we are now talking is that, thank God, they are seeing most of this, because if there is no complaint, this protest, in fact, I thank the people who are protesting. If they have not protested, maybe they will not ask them to go for all these trainings we are talking about now. This protest is a good sign to the Nigerian police.
Okay. All right, as we wrap up now, Bishop, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's good. I want to urge the youth, the way they came out now to protest, they should also, if they see any bad governor, they should also come out like this. Let us protest. I believe that with this, we can have a good society. We can have a very beautiful country.
Okay, and Mr. Asemuta, quickly, 30 seconds.
Yes, please. I want to beg the federal government to ensure that the police, all the good things that should go to them should go to them. Like when I was in the force, those days, you get what you have in service course. You can go to invest and all those things while you are there. Those are something incentives that can make people to go there. Otherwise, the time is coming, you will not see any of our children would like to go to the Nigerian police force.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for finding time to come on the program today. Well, the Reformation is ongoing, and we pray that this new one, SWAT, will come to stay, so that members will respect citizens of this country. And of course, citizens of this country too will also respect members of the Nigeria Police Force. Gentlemen, thank you so much for finding time to come on this program today. We'll take a short pause now for other segment. Please stay tuned.